The calabash exploded against the compound wall, palm wine spraying across the red earth like spilled blood. Ogechi's hands trembled as she stared through her bedroom window at her husband, Chukwuemeka, and her best friend Adaeze, tangled together naked on her marriage bed. She couldn't breathe. This was Adaeze, her sister, the girl she'd shared everything with since childhood, the woman who'd stood beside her at her wedding 2 years ago, promising to always protect their bond. Before we continue with this shocking story, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Comment below what you would do if you caught your best friend with your husband. And smash that like button, because what happens next will blow your mind. Ogechi pushed the door open with force. They sprang apart. Emeka's eyes went wide with panic. But Adaze's face showed no shame, only cold triumph. "How long?" Ogechi's voice came out broken. "How long has this been going on?" Adaeze rose slowly, wrapping the bedsheet around herself casually, as if this was her own home. "Does it matter?" "How long?" Ogechi screamed, her voice cracking with anguish. Emeka couldn't meet her eyes. 4 months. 4 months. The words hit like physical blows. 4 months of lies. 4 months of Adaeze coming to her house, eating her food, laughing with her, all while sleeping with her husband behind her back. Ogechi grabbed the doorframe to keep from collapsing. "Why? Adaeze, I loved you like a sister. I trusted you with everything. Why would you do this to me?" Adaeze's face twisted with bitterness. "Sister, while you lived in this beautiful compound with your successful husband and wearing fine wrappers and gold jewelry, where was I? Still in my mother's house, watching men choose everyone but me. You had everything I wanted." "That's not my fault," Ogechi cried. "I never hurt you." "You had everything," Adaeze shouted. "The perfect husband, the perfect home, the perfect life, and you took it all for granted." "So you took my husband?" Ogechi's voice shook with disbelief. Adaeze stepped closer to Emeka, placing a possessive hand on his shoulder. "Emeka and I were talking at the market before you came along. You stole him from me first. I'm just taking back what should have been mine." "That's a lie!" Ogechi turned desperately to Emeka. "We met at church harvest. Tell her that's not true." But Emeka looked away, silent. "It doesn't matter anymore," Adaeze said coldly. "He's chosen me now, haven't you? I'm my love." Ogechi felt her heart shatter. "Get out, both of you. Get out of my house." Emeka's face hardened. "This is my house. I paid the bride price. I built these walls. I decide who stays." He paused. "And I want a divorce." The word hung in the air. Divorce meant social death in their culture. "We made vows before God," Ogechi choked out. "You can't just throw that away." "I can and I will," Emeka said coldly. "Adaeze understands me. She doesn't nag or question me. She lets me be a man." Adaeze smirked. "This compound will be mine soon. I'm going to redecorate everything because your taste is so plain, just like you." Ogechi lunged at Adaeze, but Emeka blocked her. "Don't. Adaeze will be my wife. Respect her." "Your wife?" Ogechi staggered. "Oh, you're going to marry her?" "As soon as the divorce is final," Emeka said without emotion. "Now get out." Ogechi fled the compound, Adaeze's cruel laughter chasing her into the darkness. The next 3 weeks were nightmarish. Emeka filed for divorce, bribing the elders and lying, claiming she was barren and disrespectful. Her family tried to intervene, but Emeka had money and influence. The divorce was granted quickly. Adaeze moved into the compound before the papers were even dry. She wore Ogechi's jewelry, slept in her bed, paraded through the village with Emeka's arm around her waist. The wedding happened 1 month later, a small shameful affair most villagers refused to attend. Ogechi moved into a crumbling hut at the village edge. She had no money, no prospects, no dignity. She stopped eating, stopped bathing, wanted to die. One morning, old Mama Nukwu, the village oracle, found her. "Nwam," You cannot die while still breathing. This is not the end of your story. Let me die, Ogechi whispered. I have nothing left. Mama Nukwu's eyes flashed. That's what she wants, for you to break completely. Will you give her that satisfaction? Something stirred in Ogechi. No. Then come with me. The ancestors have been waiting. Mama Nukwu led her to the sacred shrine. She spread cowrie shells across a mat, studying them in silence. Finally, she looked up gravely. The ancestors are very angry. Adaeze committed Aru, abomination. She violated sacred friendship. She will pay dearly. How? Ogechi leaned forward. She has everything now. Justice is not always swift, but it is certain. Mama Nukwu retrieved a small calabash containing 7 black seeds. These are ndidi seeds, patience seeds. Plant them behind your hut tonight. Water them with your tears. When the tree bears fruit, your vindication will come. That's all. You must also rebuild your life, work hard, show dignity, be kind. Let the ancestors handle revenge. Can you do this? Ogechi clutched the calabash. I'll try. That night, she planted the seeds with her tears falling like rain, vowing to survive and trust the ancestors. Within days, strange things began at Adaze's compound. Emeka's palm wine business failed mysteriously. His wines turned sour overnight. Customers left. He drank instead of working, stumbling home to scream at Adaeze. This is your fault. Everything turns to ash since I married you. You're cursed. You're the useless one, Adaeze screamed back. Maybe Ogechi saw what a failure you are. Worse things happened to Adaeze. Strange rashes appeared on her skin, spreading despite every treatment. Her beauty melted away. Her skin became scarred. Yams rotted, soup spoiled, chickens died. Village women whispered, "The hyena's curse, she ate her sister's supper." Adaeze's mother came and spat at her feet. "You are no daughter of mine. You brought shame on our family. You are cursed and dead to me." "Mama, please." Adaeze fell to her knees, but her mother walked away. Her entire family disowned her. Meanwhile, Ogechi followed Mama Nukwu's instructions. She woke before dawn to make akara and pap, selling them at the market. Her food became famous. Ogechi's akara is the best. You can taste the love in it. The patience seeds sprouted after 3 months, in growing impossibly fast into a tree with silver leaves. Villagers marveled at it. 6 months later, Obiora, a kind farmer from the neighboring village, came to her stall. "Your akara reminds me of my mother's cooking. It has love in it." Ogechi smiled genuinely for the first time in months. Obiora courted her properly, respectfully. "I'll prove not all men are like Emeka. You deserve to be cherished." Her heart slowly healed. Her business flourished. She employed 3 women, planned expansion. Emeka abandoned Adaeze, running off with a city woman and taking all their money. Adaeze was left with nothing. The compound crumbled. She became a ghost, wandering in rags, begging for food. 3 years after the betrayal, Ogechi stood at her new compound, 6 months pregnant. She'd married Obiora in a joyous ceremony, and her business now employed 7 women with 3 stalls. She was respected throughout the region. Behind her house, the patience tree bloomed for the first time, producing golden, glowing fruits. The village gathered to witness the miracle. Mama Nukwu announced, "The ancestors have spoken, innocence vindicated, patience rewarded." During the celebration, a skeletal figure appeared at the gate. Adaeze, unrecognizable, wasted, scarred. She collapsed, sobbing. "Ogechi, please. I'm dying. I have nothing. Please have mercy." The village fell silent. This was the moment everyone waited for. Ogechi looked at the broken woman who'd destroyed her marriage. She saw justice in every hollow of Adaeze's face, and she felt peace. She brought food and a clean wrapper. "Eat. Cover yourself." Adaeze looked up, shocked. "You're helping me." I after everything. I'm doing this for me, Ogechi said calmly. You took my husband, my home, my dignity, but you could never take my chi, my character, my destiny. The ancestors already judged you. Tears streamed down Adaze's face. I destroyed everything. I was jealous. I thought taking what was yours would make me happy. But it poisoned everything. I'm so sorry. Now you understand. The sweetest revenge isn't destruction. It's becoming so blessed that your enemy sees exactly what they lost. Obiora stood beside Ogechi. The patience tree rustled, golden fruits swaying. Go, Ogechi said. Rebuild your life with honor. Learn what I learned. Patience is more powerful than revenge. The universe always balances scales. Adaeze stumbled away, sobbing. Mama Nukwu smiled. You learned the greatest lesson, Ndidi, patience. You trusted the ancestors, and they delivered. Ogechi picked a golden fruit and placed it at the tree base as offering. In Igbo land they say, Onye kwe chi ya ekwe. If you agree to your destiny, your personal god agrees. 6 months later, Ogechi gave birth to a healthy baby girl. She named her Ndidi, patience. Every year they gathered fruit from the patience tree and shared it with the village, a living reminder that betrayal plants its own destruction, and the sweetest revenge is always a life well lived. So what would you do? Mercy or revenge? Comment below. If this touched your heart, hit like and share. Subscribe for more African folk tales. Remember, your enemies may plot, but your chi is stronger. May patience bless your journey. The end.